I'm Brent Jesiek, faculty member and director of online graduate programs in the School of Engineering Education at Purdue University. Thanks for joining me for this information session focused on our graduate certificate for teaching and learning in engineering. As a further overview, I'll kick off the presentation with a discussion about who the certificate program is designed for. Next, I'll give you a little bit more background information about the School of Engineering Education, and then give an overview of the program requirements, including elective and required coursework. I'll also give an overview of the companion master's degree in engineering education. I'll talk a little bit about some of the specific program strengths that we're proud of, as well as how to apply for the certificate and what costs are involved. Finally, I'll share some contact information for some folks who might be able to help you out should you desire more information. So, who is the certificate program designed for? Well, first of all, PhD students in engineering or related fields who are preparing for a faculty career and would like a transcript level recognition of their training to be an effective teacher. We also attract current engineering instructors who'd like to become more effective teachers, as well as mid-career engineers and scientists who are looking at a part-time or second career in the education field. We're also of interest for industry professionals and consultants who are seeking professional development and formal qualifications as technical trainers and leaders in industry. And finally, we attract K-12 educators who want to develop and lead high-quality coursework and programming in engineering, technology, and related STEM fields. The certificate is located in and administered by the School of Engineering Education, which was established in 2004 as the very first engineering education department and the first such PhD program. The vision of our school is a more inclusive, socially connected, and scholarly engineering education, and our mission is to transform engineering education based on scholarship and research, including by reimagining the field of engineering and engineering education, creating field-shaping knowledge, and empowering agents of change. Historically, the core academic programs supported by the School of Engineering Education have been the first-year engineering program, which is now managed by the College of Engineering, the multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary engineering degree programs at the bachelor's level, and our three graduate programs, the certificate, the master's, and our PhD. Delving into the program itself, the graduate certificate requires 10 or more credits of coursework, including 7 or more credits of required coursework as shown here. First of all, E&E 506 helps you learn how to take an engineering design approach to creating high-quality instructional experiences in STEM, with an emphasis on intentionally and strategically aligning learning objectives, content, assessment, and pedagogical approaches. E&E 685 is a more practical introduction to teaching methods and approaches in engineering and related STEM fields, with an emphasis on developing habits of reflective practice. Finally, the program requires a mentored teaching experience, which can be taken either in a 1-credit option that includes development of a teaching portfolio, or a 3-credit format option that adds a scholarly project focused on a teaching and learning topic of interest to you. The certificate program also requires 1 3-credit elective course from the options shown here. E&E 586, Exploring Alternate Career Paths, is designed for individuals who are not necessarily planning careers in higher education, but nonetheless want to be involved with other kinds of formal and informal efforts to educate engineering students, practicing engineers, and/or perhaps even non-engineering audiences, including workplace colleagues, teachers in pre-college and collegiate settings, the public, or policymakers. E&E 587, Teaching Engineering Online, is for students or professionals who either are teaching online or want to be prepared should they be asked to teach online. The course is organized around 3 5-week modules. The first is focused on fundamental concepts, followed by 2 practicum sessions. The first is focused on teaching more traditional theory or applications, and a second is focused on hands-on or laboratory types of experiences. Finally, E&E 686, Preparing to be an Engineering Professor, is designed for PhD students in engineering or other STEM fields who aspire to pursue tenure-track faculty positions. It describes expectations of faculty members and provides students with opportunities to develop and practice a variety of related academic skills. In addition to the graduate certificate, we also offer a Master of Science degree in engineering education. Note that all classes taken toward the 10-credit Teaching and Learning in Engineering graduate certificate also count fully toward the MS-E&E degree requirements. And all classes taken toward the MS-E&E degree count toward our PhD in engineering education. The MS-E&E has a traditional 30-credit non-thesis master's structure. The coursework includes 15 credits of required E&E coursework as shown on the right, along with 6 hours of elective E&E relevant coursework and another 9 credits of additional electives, with some restrictions depending on your particular background. Finally, the program requires a portfolio that demonstrates your progress toward at least 6 of 10 of our E&E graduate competencies. It's worth highlighting a few strengths which we think really set our program apart from competing offerings. First of all, our E&E graduate courses are typically led by PhD-holding faculty and instructors who are recognized experts and leaders in the field. Further, all of our coursework is offered both online in synchronous and asynchronous formats. You can participate in real time if it works for you, or engage in other ways, for example, by viewing class recordings or engaging in small group discussions as your schedule permits. We also practice what we preach. We leverage innovative pedagogies and use educational technologies to provide high-quality online teaching and learning experiences. As a student in the program, you'll additionally have access to a weekly E&E research seminar series, as well as a vibrant and connected community of both residential and online students supported by an active student organization. If you're interested in applying to the program, applications can be submitted to a common portal. For additional details, follow the link here. The required components of the application are pretty straightforward. First of all, transcripts from all previous institutions, a current copy of your resume or CV, an academic statement of purpose, at least one letter of reference, and TOEFL or IELTS scores for international applicants. Our application deadlines are essentially rolling, with applications reviewed upon submission and admission decisions made as quickly as possible. Current tuition for the program is shown here on both a per credit and per 3 credit hour course basis, including for Indiana residents and non-residents. Additionally, note that tuition remission, internal to Purdue, is not available for online courses. Additionally, federal government employees may be eligible to receive tuition discounts, and other education-related benefits may be available for active military personnel. Finally, some students in our programs leverage loans or tuition benefits to support their graduate studies. If you have further questions about our certificate program or any of our graduate programs or offerings, please feel free to reach out. Contact information for myself, along with Dr. Shania Perzer, who is the current head of our graduate programs, and Tina Putz, our graduate program manager, are shown here. Thanks very much for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.